Ohio gozaimasu, everyone. Welcome to baseball. If it's not Ohio gozaimasu for you right now, remember it's always Ohio gozaimasu for you somewhere. As you may have heard, the silly block is over. This is serious gaming for serious gamers, such as myself. I've got some serious gamers here on the couch as well. We got Blahaj there, a very serious gamer. happybythree. I forget its name. Nonetheless, welcome. And killingpepsi.
Serious gamer.
Thank
Serious
you.
Gamer.
All right, so yeah, this is Jitsuroku, powerful Yakyuuken Slugger Yamada, also known as Slugger Yamada, also known as third-person game template. That's just what the process name is, because it's amazing. This is my favorite game of 2023, one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm very happy to be able to show it off here. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go to the actual main menu. This is not the main menu, I just wanted to show you this because it's one of the best menus in a video game. Also, I tried. All right, let's get started here. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, Yamada.
Let's go, Yamada. So this game's in its own universe, mechanically speaking. There's really nothing like it. If you're a bit confused, just remember, it's a bit like baseball. Close your eyes and imagine a baseball in your head, and then rotate that baseball. It's sort of like that. So we have 2 phases to our combat. We have batting and pitching. We're in batting right now. As you can see, we are swinging our bat. I don't know why my clicks weren't registering. Nonetheless, it's fine. We'll carry through. Hard strat here. Gonna spawn both tanks, double back, 1 swing, unfortunate. If you time that exactly right, you can get both tanks in 1 set of shots, but it's all good. I think because I had to do an extra swing on the little dudes back there, I ran out of time stop gauge, which is in the bottom right. I don't think I have time to fully explain that, but nonetheless, there's a lot I don't have time to explain. Doors in this game open. Sometimes you have to destroy a set of enemies. Sometimes you can just walk towards them like this one and get them to open. And then whenever we get to the end of the level, we're going to quit the menu to skip the ending sequence and go right to the menu here. Moving on to our first real level of the game, I just want to give a quick special shout out to this over here. Just incredible environmental storytelling. Really asks a lot of questions and answers few about the game's lore. The lore, demons have invaded Earth or something, or aliens, I'm not really sure. We have to become the greatest slugger in the universe and also collect the ultimate ingredients. We got the first ultimate ingredient right here. It's the crab sticks. They also give us the power of the crab, which is the sidestep. Look at Yamada go right there. Very, very nice. They're gonna be pretty useful. I'm gonna do our first stat upgrade here after some dialogue. And moving on. So I upgraded movement speed there because it's a speed run. I'm gonna be able to cancel the ending part of my shot animation here with a sidestep. I'm also gonna do like a little flick to try and make it go forwards. That was pretty decent. That probably actually saved time. You really love to see it.
Yeah, the upgrade menu contains all your normal upgrades for this sort of game. You've got attack, defense, speed, meat, everything you expect to see.
Yeah. I'm also going to be sort of focusing on score early in this run. Increasing your score determines how fast you get these unlocks, and getting unlocks earlier is usually better. So scoring is dependent more or less entirely on your batting average. Real, by the way, that's not a bit. I'm not a funny enough person to come up with bits for this game that are funnier than the actual content of the game, which is great. So I'm going to be trying to hit as many things with each swing as possible to bring up my batting average. 1 survive there, none, that's fine. Ideally, I can destroy all of those enemies with just that combo there. But inning change is happening on a timer, though I do also have the ability to change innings manually. If I run out of innings, the game will end, Yamada will die permanently. But that should never happen. With the current strats, I rarely go above like 3 innings.
Yeah, the only exception is sometimes we will go above 3 innings on purpose to get more of those little flaming baseballs you see. You want to talk about Kidama?
Yeah. So every inning you switch, you get another Kidama there. They're used for the special abilities that Sean just unlocked. They are bound to the up and down scroll wheels. See right there, you got another one. You'll see it. It's pretty much the next level here.
Yeah, those are going to be used for special skills, which we can equip to up and down scroll wheel. It's where I would choose to map things. It's a good choice. We're going to use our first one here. It costs 4 Kidama, and we're going to use it as a sort of powered shot. Aim check. Hey, I love to see it. So if you rapidly change your aim there, you can make some shots go to one tank and some go to the other, avoiding having to clean up the second tank, which we got there. That's honestly really tricky, so I'm happy I got that. Gonna get a bunch of unlocks here, so donation.
Absolutely. The Pokemon fans are waking up. A donation train is very much brewing. I have $14.30 here from Lily's Dark Materials, who says $143 for my best boy Snorlax. Time for one more?
I don't think so, unfortunately. This game's moving at a rapid pace. Doing one more speed unlock here, and we're gonna be moving on to a very important level. So we need to get 15,000 points in this level for the S rank bonus, which gives us a special skill called the Rocket Start. It lets us use rocket boosters and is going to become our main form of movement throughout the run once we get it. Just sort of have to go through here. If we run through this as fast as possible, we should get the S rank easily. Just make sure we get all of these speed power-ups and then don't get caught on any of these enemies. Very nice. More important than the rocket boosters is this. We just unlocked the deck system. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! This game is now a deck builder, and we now have a dual disc installed inside of our bat. Real lore, it's in the README.
I mean, it's an indie game made in 2023. We knew it was a deck builder.
That's so true. So we can change cards. It says SR in the top right because she's a speedrunner. And different cards have different properties, and they only last for a certain amount of innings. It's hard to really explain why we use the cards we do. Just trust me on this one. But we are going to go equip them right now, so let's see if I can do this menu well.
This game has far more mechanics than are reasonable to explain in 20 minutes, and we don't even use all the mechanics. We were just introduced to the gacha system. You can roll for new cards to build your deck, but it's slow and puts RNG into the run, so we just avoid it altogether.
Yeah. There are cards that save time in the gacha, but a single gacha roll takes about 10 seconds, and there are not cards that save 10 seconds. Doing a bunch of stat upgrades there.
We think maybe theoretically, if you got an absolutely perfect gacha roll, you might be able to save time, but it would be
big into the maybe. I'm gonna move back here and try and move all these enemies towards this choke point. Enemies only move towards you when you're looking at them, so I'm trying to keep them all in view so that they all move towards me. Just had to do one short cleanup there, but otherwise that was pretty all right.
The least threatening form of weeping angels. You just look away and you're safe.
Which we will be doing later. It's an important strat. I'm just gonna clean up the end here. Hopefully gonna be able to get either 3 or 4 of these guys to go to the tank, and then last one gonna go to that tank. Looks like it is. Very nice.
Nice work.
And finishing this level and moving on to our... Oh, we also got the cup ramen, second ultimate ingredient. It doesn't give us any ability, but hey, it's ramen.
Yeah, it's always a good time for ramen.
It's true. We are going to be moving on to our first boss level of the run. Killing Pepsi, you want to explain how bosses work?
Yeah, there's 2 kind of bosses in this game. The first is a helicopter, which you'll see a few times. So we're going to build up our Kidama to 4, wait for it to shoot a bunch of shots, and then reflect them with a big pickaxe swing. Right, there we go. And immediately cancel that animation with a card switch right here. This card right here gives us 2 extra Kidamas, so we have 4, which is perfect to finish off with one more swing. Perfect.
There we go.
Bunch of cutscenes here, so maybe 1 or 2 donations.
Absolutely, and a very important update. We are just under $2,000 away from that challenge mode Pokemon White upgrade. Keep the donations coming, y'all. I have $100 here from Benny Omega, who says, "This game looks batty. I hope you aren't sluggish and hit that home run." Donation goes to Pokemon White 2 challenge mode.
All right, I did get an upgrade here. It gives us +2 Kidama at the start of the level. I did a specific strat on the boss to give myself a ton of score just to get that, because it just lets us do an extra rocket boost for free, basically, which is quite good. Someone needs to explain this level. I need to focus.
Yeah, so at the start, Sean's going to look back, swing and get the enemies behind him into this robot here. Very good. And try to hit this one here, and we'll see if it goes. That's a tough one. We got a real quick backup that we used to do. So this is my one contribution to the speed run. After you destroy these 3 robots, the door on the right there is going to open. And at the very end of the opening animation, if we run against this wall here.
Rip world record. Hate to see it. The angle for getting that is pretty finicky, and it didn't want to give us it that time. But we get another chance at the aim check here, and that one looks really good. Watch the radar. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so as you can see, the way they kind of keep you on track in each level is by having these little walls on the side, but we're speedrunners.
Nice.
There we go. Saves about 15 seconds.
We don't fully understand why that door stopping its movement pushes you on top of the wall, but it saves 15 seconds, so we're not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
It's better not to ask questions with this game. Just take it
That's
for
a
what
good
it
rule
is.
of thumb with Yamada. In this level, oh thank God, that first gap you run over, completely randomly, you just fall in sometimes, and then a shark eats you. So always a little scary. Oh, we're playing tennis now. So we're so good at baseball that we're going to play the hardest form of baseball, tennis. We're going to run up and knock this ball over the net, which is going to set us up for a quick kill a little bit later. It is worth trying a few times. There we go. So that'll get us a quick kill on some enemies at the end. But the first thing we're going to do is run over here, do some normal enemy hits, and then we're just going to swing at the air a bit. So the problem is Sean is too good at video games. And if your batting average is too high and you get 500,000 points at the end of the game, you get a bonus cutscene. And extra cutscenes obviously lose us quite a bit of time. So we're just swinging into the air at that point to lower our batting average and lower our overall score, because that's kind of the only time we can do it for free while we're waiting for some other stuff to happen and not lose time by doing it. These helicopter kills look so easy the way Sean does them, but they are in fact really, really hard. I struggled a lot with all of those in my casual playthrough.
The casual playthrough of this game has a lot of like knowledge checks that if you haven't played this game for over 100 hours, you're not really going to get. I'm not showing you the casual experience here at all. Fun fact about the sniper tanks in this level, they are legally required to send us a notification before they attack, but they aren't even going to get us time to do that because we're just going through too fast. But it's just funny lore.
Yeah, they send a text message to your phone to be like, hey, I'm about to shoot you, just so you know.
Look at those sharks.
Shark, by the way.
Shark. Let's go Sharks.
That's why we have Blahush here. I specifically asked, and they kindly obliged. I'm gonna be doing my final stat upgrade here. Just trust me that this is better. I'm not doing a bit. And moving on to the first, well, not really the first boss fight, but first of this type of boss fight at least.
Yeah, so we're gonna start off by shooting a up special here. It's a big shot. Immediately cancel the animation with a card switch. Another shot. Also get some more Kidama. And get one more for 3. And then Sean's gonna do 4-hit combos here. Switch innings twice really quickly to be able to do another 4-hit combo. And just like real life, how physics works, you hit it a bunch and it does more damage.
Yep.
And now,
If you hit the baseball multiple times, it gets more points.
it's true.
That's the rules of baseball.
That's exactly how baseball works, but no.
You can trust me. I'm
no
wearing a
baseball player
jersey.
is good enough to actually pull it off, unfortunately. But someday we will reach Yamada's level.
Shout out to Sharkman. He's a really cool boss. All the bosses are really cool casually. I recommend like trying them out. But unfortunately, we just kind of, or fortunately, we kind of melt him. Nice.
And there he goes.
There he goes. We're get some cheese packets here. It's another one of the ultimate ingredients. Don't worry about it. It doesn't do anything. The crab sticks are the only ultimate ingredient that actually like does something. And we're going to be moving on to our next sports level. All the levels have been baseball so far because this game is baseball, but now it's really baseball. And as you know, the way you play baseball is to immediately go for a home run and then murder the pitcher. And that should kill. Everyone cheers. Watch the radar. Got
Let's
it.
go. That is...
Okay, scary here. I'm going to switch to the wolf here and change some innings because inning changes with that card heals. Sometimes those enemies attack, sometimes they don't, and if they do, it can get kind of dicey.
All right, now we're playing my personal favorite form of baseball, which is soccer. In this, as we mentioned earlier, these enemies only move toward you if you're looking at them. So we're going to run over here, look away, wait until about 4 seconds on the timer, and then start the fight. That just sets us up to get all these kills in the quickest, safest way possible. And as you know, the primary rules of soccer are run to the touchline behind your opponent's goal, wait until there's 4 seconds left in the half, and then kill the goalkeeper. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Just got to get a soccer ball and some of the shots here, and that should be enough to kill. Very nice. And then we're going to get one of these guys shown up here. Something we didn't mention is there's a headshot mechanic in this game. Why did I do this? Oh no, this is going to work. What's the play here? I think it's this probably. This is sketchy, but this should work, I think. I switched to the wrong card. Please work. Please kill. It should. Oh, that's... Oh, no. We're good. It will be fine.
I believe
Yes.
3 with headshots. Yeah, that should.
And we shouldn't get 500,000 here. Good job.
Nice. Just under 500K.
So moving on to the final boss here. So I just want to talk a bit about this game. This game is $1 on Steam. It's one of my favorite games ever. You owe it to play it because it's just that good. It is very rare to see a game, pun intended, swing for the fences on so many different mechanics and pull them off so effortlessly. So please give this game your time. But time, by the way, is coming up very shortly. This might not kill.
So as soon as we killed this ultimate champion of baseball.
Time. So that's it for that. If you do want to run this game, there isn't really a community or anything because it's this game has like 20 reviews on Steam. It's not exactly known, but reach out. Be happy to tell you anything about this game. I am obsessed with sharing things about this game, so please do so. If you need to find the game, because it can be hard to, because the Steam title is written in like kanji, so if you don't know how to write that, it could be tough. So just go to speedrun.com/Yamada, and there's a link to the game there. It's only $1. You can get way worse things for $1. Yeah. And you can get way worse things for like $60, honestly. Anyways, there's our ultimate food.
And like all good cup ramen,
it
transforms instantly.
Incredible cup ramen hack, Yakyuuken now,
platter.
for some reason. Anyways, just got some quick shout-outs to do. I just need to shout out every person who's played this game. Don't worry, it will be quick. Shout out to me for playing this game. Shout out to killingpepsi for playing this game. Shout out to happybythree for playing this game. Shout out to Broy8 for playing this game. Shout out to Left Empty for playing this game. Shout out to Zayrok for playing this game. Shout out to Sakamoto Aji for playing this game. Shout out to Hinamega for playing this game. Shout out to Asano Kisa for playing this game. Shout out to C5 for playing this game. Shout out to Morning Cafe for playing this game. Shout out to Hako Slacker for playing this game. Shout out to Ryuzo for playing this game. Shout out to RRRNA for playing this game. Shout out to Ravenbeak for playing this game. Shout out to O with Uma for playing this game. Shout out for Relay for playing this game. Shout out to Kaitan for playing this game. Shout out to ABA for playing this game. Shout out to Unknown for playing this game. Shout out to Fumipuff for playing this game. Shout out to Joel for playing this game. Shout out for Pot Yahoo for playing this game. Shout out to Atagon N for playing this game. Shout out to Betty Magro for playing this game. Shout out to Lion Catch for playing this game. Shout out to Andronian for playing this game, I think. Shout out to Don Kale for playing this game, I think. I don't know. Shout out to Nico for playing this game. And shout out to Digimech, the developer of this game, for playing this game. Big thanks for all of them for playing this game. You may not know who I am. You may never see this run, but we share a powerful bond. I do have on my sheet here, I have powerful with like a TM next to it. If I didn't say your name and you played this game, sorry, but also like reach out. I think we'd get along. And one last thing, genuine question. If you are an artist or you know an artist who knows how to get Yamada's hoodie strings or make Yamada's hoodie strings, please reach out to me. I will pay basically any price. You can scam me however you want, so long as I get those strings. Thank you for having me.